A counterfeiting ring. Did not fuck brief you on this?
Well, no, they briefed me on the counterfeiting ring. I'm just curious as if they're operating out of the warehouse, or there's a door in the warehouse that leads someplace else, or if you have any surveillance information on the warehouse at all.
This is not my concern. Go and kill them.
Good enough. All right.
Right. He sells you the one pistol that you guys wanted. The stats on it does a D8. It has 50 shots. You cannot reload it. You need to get somebody who is professional to reload it, and it'll take them a while, like several minutes and shit, or probably half an hour to pop into Chris.
Right.
Not easy to reload.
Got it. Well, 50 shots is quite enough.
50 shots is pretty fucking excessive. I would love to have 50 shots in my pistol. But the pistols are also cheap enough because, honestly, even at the black market rates, the guns are fucking cheap. People normally buy several guns, and when one runs out, they just drop it and begin firing away with another one.
So it's the same gun economy as in the cyberpunk world.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Disposable guns. Fun.
The weird thing is, if you're buying it legally, the gun is 55 silver and the Chris is 20 silver. So the power for the gun is almost half of what the gun costs, or a third. Yeah,
if that's 75 silver, we can get another gun.
Yeah, but that's if you're buying it legally. You are not. You are buying hot guns.
Because
according you have to Josh, spirit, Mark.
Yeah, Josh, we wouldn't be able to buy a legal gun.
Yeah.
So I didn't think it was even worth trying yet.
Yeah. We need spirit marks. Okay.
We could always attempt to lose some sanity and torture some people to figure out how to get sanity or some spirit marks.
Are we we gone from the Don's place?
I sure hope so. Otherwise, him just listening to that conversation be like, I should just kill them to make my life better.
All right.
Who gets the gun? It comes with a cheap leather holster.
Yeah, he said 30 gold in the notes, not 2.
Wah, wah.
Somebody stole our gold.
Did he say he included that gold?
You will find 30 gold of the local currency there to assist with outfitting yourselves.
Hold on, let me double check something here. He may have put more gold because I knew that he had. Let's see, no for Phil and Rock.
Freestanding screen in the smoking room of the Heston. You will find 30 gold of the local currency there.
I got told about 2 of it. Maybe he was just wanting to make your lives more interesting.
All right.
Or maybe he didn't get a chance to it. Or maybe somebody stole the. Oh, I see. Yeah. He goes 30 gold. I got told about 2 gold, dude. So.
Okay.
Might have been all he could spare.
That's pretty freaking. Yeah. That's get a job before you go to the warehouse.
Well, unfortunately, you just don't have the time.
Yeah.
Right. The job is the warehouse. So
we can do some illegal crap like jumping people in the shadier parts of town and start robbing them. Or
how are you with pistols again, Phil? Let's not kill people and fuck with people until we know where we're at.
Shucks. I can do it as a living. I'm not bad at it.
Okay, I got military training. I'm not bad at it either. So rock, paper, scissors for it?
I'll let you have it.
Okay, cool. All right. So
a better question would be, who's good with the sword?
Yeah.
Who's better with the sword? Because that way each of you gets a weapon you can use.
That's true. I'm super good with the sword.
I'm confident, quite confident with a sword.
Yeah, I beat the sword master in Melwix pretty handily.
All right. I'll take the gun. You can take the
You
sword.
take the gun.
Cool. So, right.
Okay.
where to?
In case you weren't taking notes, light pistol, D8 damage, 50 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The light is the flavor of element. So if you're shooting something that has darkness, like then it may do more damage. May get a bump in damage if you're shooting at darkness aligned creature.
Right. Okay.
Or something like that, because you know that the shadow core uses dark align stuff. So maybe it'll do more to them, which really kind of gives you an eerie thing about what the gangster is telling you. It's like, this will work better against the city police. Have fun. So there you go. And now, the range on the pistol is a flat 10 meters. You're at full to hit, but after 10 meters, then the beam does jack shit.
All right.
All right.
So armor would be nice, but we can't get any unless we steal some.
We got 80 silver left,
Which
which
well,
is enough
if you're gonna be doing the sword, you might as well have armor.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna buy myself some armor. 75.
Yep. You get weapons used on you will do one die less. So if it's a D8, they'll do a D6. Hooray.
Okay.
And now we're poor.
I love
We can buy something for 5 silver.
We
I
got
love
5
the-
silver left.
I love the worst outfitted party ever. That's great. So one of you gets a weapon, the other one gets some armor. Everybody's happy.
Oh, we can buy some rope. Let's buy some rope.
For 5 silver?
It's 4 silver. It's heavy as fuck rope, but
You don't want the heaviest fuck rope. This is a stealth mission, man. You do not want the heaviest fuck rope.
okay. Buy some sunglasses and look cool.
Hey,
I
I got my
know.
specs on, by the way, Logan.
Yep.
Like usual.
Yep. And your porn mustache as well.
And my
I think
porn mustache.
My cigar has gone sadly unlit. Can we buy a lighter with 3 of our 5 silver?
Wow. He really wants to just spend all the fucking money.
Nah, I don't need a lighter. I'll just have a soggy cigar in my mouth.
Okay, man. Whatever. You're the boss.
Cool.
Off we go. Let's
Off
go
we
kill
go.
people.
All right. So we find our hidey hole next to the warehouse.
Okay.
What's the situation now? Surveillance rolls?
Not really any needed. Is unchanged.
All right. Well, let's stealth into the place.
Excellent. Give me stealth at full. If one of you fucks it up, then they're all fucked up.
Pretty
There
sure
it
that's a
is.
crit.
Pretty sure that's a fail.
So it goes bad.
Do you
right
have a
from the
way to
beginning.
pick up cards? Because I have a reroll.
You can trade.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we can trade it.
Yeah, I would.
Trade.
Otherwise, he kicks a bucket full of nails and shit.
I'll trade you a skill plus 10 for that.
Yep.
Huh.
I accepted it already.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the. Oh, there it is. It's scrolled off the bottom. Boy, roll 20 sucks ass sometimes.
It does.
Okay. Cool. I will play my reroll.
Hooray! Come on, fumble.
Yeah, we got hero points for that shit. Yep, that's not a fumble, but that's bad. All right, I'm burning hero points at this
It
point.
just shows the fucking bucket with nails rolling on its side and spilling nails. It sounds like a washing machine with nails in it.
All right, first hero point of the day because I can't roll worse shit. I'm good. Basic stealth.
Okay, you guys get in. Essentially, you figure out pretty quick that it's got the ground floor and it has an upper office. Now, the upper office, lots of windows, lots of ways in and out and stuff, so that won't be a problem. The ground floor, same deal. There's different stairs and stuff, but it's not that. If you really wanted to like jump off of it, you might suffer some damage unless you make a jump roll or whatever. If you want to jump off of the office and stuff, it's not big distances here. The office or warehouse is pretty big along the ground, but it's not super high.
Right.
And what seems to be up is there's a couple of dudes wandering around with pistols just casually in their hand. 2 dudes wandering around with pistols casually in their hand. And from the office, you guys get into a position, you can see that there's about 6 or 8 guys up there just working away at some sort of printing press thing. And when I say printing press, I mean no electricity, like a colonial printing press where they're like tightening down shit.
Right.
And it looks like they're just printing stuff up there.
Now that'd be the counterfeiting operation.
They don't, the guys upstairs, they don't look like, actually give me spot hidden rolls here. This is a little bit harder to.
Success.
Yes.
A couple of them like have knives and shit like that, but you're not seeing any serious firepower. The 2 guards downstairs have pistols, which means that they could become your pistols. The guards downstairs regularly say something to each other, you know, every now and then. In combat round time, not very often, but, you know, in real time, like every minute or 2, they're like, anything? No. Fuck. Great. This is boring.
All right. I think we take out the guards, Phil.
Sorry about the dogs.
What are you doing to them? You cruel bastard.
I think we're good now. I would like to take out the guards first because then we're at least some of them, so that we're not getting surrounded by 8 guys earlier or later.
All right. Okay. Here's the thing. If you're wanting to sneak up like to within hand to hand on the guards, essentially it comes down to a stealth roll at half or -30 to go ring, pop up from behind something, or you could try hiding behind something and hope that they pass you.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Yeah. Well, actually, you don't know the route, but The Rock does because you are completely oblivious. He keeps pointing out shit to you, and you're like,
all right. So I point out the route. We find a good hiding place.
you'll be able to, now you could either each go for your own separate guard, or you can both go for the same dude.
I say same
guards
dude.
are separate. They're doing this.
I say separate because we don't want them calling for help. So we want
I'm
to
sure
involve both of
I'm
them.
sure you'll be able to take them out before they do.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, so
so one on each. I got my sword. He's got his pistol. Don't arm the pistol until you spring out. That's your first action.
I pulled my sword out because that's silent. Why would I use the sword? Why would I use my loud ass gun?
Good question. Good question.
There you go. All right.
Okay. So, give me stealth rolls. Lower is better. This is for how much surprise? Super full surprise? Some surprise? No surprise. Some surprise? Okay. Some surprise will give you a 1-up damage bump. Full surprise, like if you make it half or -30, it'll give you a 2 bump.
I made it half.
Okay. So if you in this round, if each of you actually hits the guy, then Russ will get 2 bump and Jeremy will get a 1 bump. Okay. So let's begin your standard combat. These guys are nothing really special. They're just a couple of hired goons who are working here. So villains are first. They don't get a go. They're being surprised right now. Heroes are second. Standing idly is approved. So both of you guys roll your 2 hits with your swords, and let me know if you get them.
I'm heroing that.
That's at a quarter. We get two hits with the swords?
No, you get a 2 bump. What's your normal damage with the sword?
My normal damage is D8, D10 versus actors.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're not in a Highlander friendly zone, so
this is a D12.
What? Where do you?
This is a D12.
Well, I was going to ask, do you have what's your strength currently?
My strength is 67.
Not quite up to the damage bonus yet. So yeah, D8, D10, D12. So you're a D12. How'd you?
Regular hit. Normally I do standard damage. So
okay, so you're at a D10 for this.
And I'm going to play my plus D10 damage.
Holy fuck. Well, somebody's going to take their target out.
So.
Okay, so you're doing 2d10 this hit.
Yep.
That's Claymore landmine area, so go for it.
2,
10,
3.
Yes!
Okay, so you come out and give him a good flat of the blade across his buttocks and go, ha ha! And he goes, woo! So
I did 7, Logan.
Keep track of the damage on your guys. Let me know as it climbs up. If they go first, you're fucked. No, they don't. So they're both drawing in breath for lots of screaming and stuff, and they're working on getting guns out. But fortunately for you guys, you are first. So you're not at any bonuses this time, but you can try to keep them from screaming like children.
I've done 12 total now.
Your guy goes down, Rock.
I created him.
Holy shit. Okay, so normally you do D8, so you're doing 2D8 because of the crit.
All right. And
nice.
That's a decent roll.
Wow, at last. Yes, well done, you guys. They both go down gurgling. Fortunately, the noise of the press is going on, so that wasn't a big deal. But yeah, it's still going on and whatnot. Both of them are down, and each of them has a gun, and each of you guys roll a d20.
Uno.
Okay.
We're on opposite sides.
Russ, you get 1 silver off of your dude. And Jeremy, since you rolled a 20, roll another d20. And if you roll 20, then it keeps going and stuff. So
exploding. So 23.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to loot one of the pistols.
Oh, yeah, I figured you might.
Looks similar to the other one?
No, hold on a second. And here, Earth. Let's see. You've got an Earth basic pistol, does D8, and Jeremy has a wind pistol, fire pistol does D8. It's just their flavor element.
Yeah.
Right.
But good to keep track of because you can get damage bump when going against the complete opposite.
All right, let's hide the bodies.
Yeah, drag them into our hiding spots where we were hiding before.
Give me strength rolls to make that happen.
To drag?
Well, this is to see how elegantly you do it, or if you can get a fumble and amuse Logan. Plus, I'll give you a check in strength, which your weak ass definitely needs.
Success.
It is called dead weight for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Yeah, you have no problem at all. You stick the guy into a nice hidden place.
All right. I think I might want to pick another hiding spot before the blood puddle and repeat.
Did you fail yours or something?
What?
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure what he's talking about.
We just killed a guy on the rounds. Aren't there 8 of them?
There are 6 to 8 more upstairs in the office.
Oh, those are just the counterfeiters. We killed
and they're not well armed. So I think what we're going to do, is there only one way in and out of the office, Logan?
No, there are many ways. If you want to go through a window, if you want to go through a door, if you want to just pop out this or that. It's like I said, Civ.
And we need all of their thumbs.
All of their thumbs. We'll take the thumbs from these 2 guys just in case these are the thumbs we're looking for.
So you're taking their thumbs too?
Yeah.
These guys? Both of you guys give me sanity rolls. This goes toward either human gore or gross out. Your choice. I don't care which.
Fail.
Great. Each of you guys roll a d6. So nasty. It just shows you guys getting sprayed with thumb blood or whatever. Even though their hearts aren't beating, somehow it...
Do you get checks only if you succeed? Or do you get checks either way?
Only if you, for skills, only if you succeed.
Well, I mean, like the gross out.
There's no, it's not a skill. It's
you get 1 every time you experience it.
No, you get however many points you took towards the maximum. The maximum for human gore is 20. So I'm at 6. I just took 2 more sanity, so now I'm at 8 towards human gore.
Gotcha.
Once he gets up to the 20 or whatever, then he can wade through piles of intestines and be like, "This is a bit rough," and no sanity roll required.
Right.
So if you can max out like the sand loss for human gore, gross out marriage or whatever, then you can be okay with your wife getting slaughtered or whatever.
Then you're Rambo.
Yeah. Well, if you max out cold-blooded killing, then you get the 1,000-yard stare, which is awesome, and don't care about killing people anymore. But it's a lot of fucking sand loss.
Yeah. So here's the deal. We might get some CBK. Is the 5 sand thing cumulative, Logan?
Is the what cumulative?
5 sand before you might freak.
Yeah. Well, no, cumulative. No.
Yeah. Is it like losing 5 sand over an hour?
Yeah, I normally don't bother with that. If you lose them all at once, then I'll mess with you on it.
Okay. So like we're likely to get some points toward cold-blooded killing unless we can.
Oh yeah.
Unless we can. So I've never done this before. We're about to murder a bunch of people, man. I don't know. You ready to murder people?
I'm fine with it.
You are? Okay. I'm not.
But for a while.
I'll have some nightmares, but I'll live.
Okay. All right. Well, let's shoot them. Let's come in opposite windows and shoot them.
Like, are there 2 staircases going up? Can we come up from staircases?
Well, there's one, but like I said, you could easily go out a window and like fall to the ground, or even go out an external window so that you can be outside of the building. There's lots of ways in and out.
Do we have one person go up the stairs, and then one person standing outside the building to kill anyone who gets away, or do we just?
We both go in. There's no way to block the exits if they decide to run. We're just basically going to have to chase people, and we're fucked because they'll probably run in different directions.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The person from the outside has a gun, so they can cover like a whole wall of windows.
Yeah, what I wouldn't give for a grenade right now.
A couple of grenades popping in there would fucking solve your problems right there.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Josh McKay left us 2 fucking gold pieces, so. So we're going to go in, we're going to fuck up, and all
right, let's go.
We'll do our best. Let's surprise him.
Well, okay, now, question. He did bring up a good point. If one of you guys was outside with a gun, then you could cover both of the walls. Like if you're at the corner, you cover both of the walls that they would presumably come through if they were dropping out of the window. Tactically, it makes sense.
And they would be stunned.
You go, I cover. You go, I cover.
Sounds good.
All right.
I'm going to go up the stairs. Well, I'm going to give Rock a minute to get into position.
I get in position.
So you're outside ready to gun people down?
Yep.
Okay. So first round, you'll have to activate the gun if you're wanting to gun people down. But let's go into combat rounds here. This is the surprise round, which may involve kicking in the door or whatever. So heroes at first, nothing's approved. Right. What does Jeremy do? Aside from kill your beloved pets. I mean, sorry, go on.
I will, during the surprise round, it probably takes a whole round to activate the gun, I assume, or is that instant?
Whole round.
Alright, I'm going to have to activate the gun. I activate the gun during my surprise round.
All right, no problem. People inside go, uh-oh, and...
I activate my light pistol during my surprise round.
Okay, right. Everybody inside, I'm going to do 2 rolls for listen because they're busy doing like noisy presses and shit. Oh, yeah.
Oh, well.
They're like, oh, God, what's that? Oh, wow. So this is their, what's going on? What's all this round? Next round, villains are first. They pose, or they wait to see what's going to happen. Posing dramatically this round is approved. Jeremy, what do you do? Quick.
I kind of want to pose dramatically, but I'm going to charge out there. I'm going to pose dramatically.
Take a card, sir. Russ, what do you do?
Is anything within range?
No, not yet. Well, actually, you could shoot one guy through a window.
Well, I'm doing that then.
Okay, go for it. Pew, you say.
That's not quite a crit.
All right, roll some damage.
Points.
Keep track of it. He goes, ow. Right. I got a paper cut. It hurt. Right. For their round, some of them come and look out the window and stuff at Jeremy, who's posing dramatically because they don't know if it's their guards, but they don't recognize them, and they start yelling, "Oh shit, it's!" And they get 3 words per round. So next round, heroes are first and have a chance of getting knocked down. Attack is approved. Both of you guys see people because the one guy turned and looked out the window who you shot. And Jeremy, you've got 3 people's faces in the window looking at you from behind the closed door. So Jeremy, what do you do?
I pop one of them in the face.
Excellent. You shoot him through the window.
Success.
Excellent. It shatters. And what do you do, Russ? Roll damage, by the way. Russ?
I'm going to throw a skill +5 on my pistol and shoot the same guy again. And that is a miss.
Cool.
So I did 3 damage, or did I just break the window?
You did, both.
Okay.
So keep track of the damage on the guy. He goes, ow. Right. For the bad guys round, they freak the fuck out. The guy that Russ shot the first round, he runs into the room. Basically, it's pandemonium time. Russ, one guy does leap through a window and fall to the ground. Hold on a second. He takes 2-story fall damage. Holy shit, this may put him down. Let's see how he does. He crumbles. He goes, just lays there. Apparently, that was a bad idea.
Thank you for jumping in the lava, sir.
Yeah. Mark down one dude is just fucking out. Right. And let's see. The other people are panicking. Windows are being opened and they're preparing to fucking flee in all directions like rats off a sinking ship. Next round.
Logan, we've now got enough visibility to know how many targets there are.
No, you totally don't.
We don't?
You're seeing people running by windows with a bunch of papers going,
okay.
You're seeing it's like trying to count how much spaghetti you have when you're in the colander shaking it right
1, 3, 15, 5. Got it.
Heroes are first. Gathering evidence is approved. Okay.
I'm gonna shoot the same guy.
He's not in sight anymore. The guy with the papers is in sight.
Russ? All right, I shoot him.
Great. And Jeremy, what do you do?
I shoot the same guy I shot.
He is not in sight because he's like, there's another dude who's going, what?
All right, I'll shoot him. And that's a hit.
Okay, roll some damage.
8 damage.
I've been shot too, but mine's worse. Right. And the bad guys go. Right.
I did 3.
Are going out of the window and the outside. They're trying their jump rolls to decrease damage. Fail. Succeed. Fail. The 2 guys that failed out, and that guy's with 8. Keep track of him, Russ, because he is fucking limping his ass away. And the guy who made his jump roll takes significantly less. Jesus, he takes 5 fucking damage. The ground is hard. Right. Let's see. And a couple of them are going through windows on the inside. They're basically, Jeremy, you're seeing them leaping down or trying to leap down. I'll roll for them in a second. Through the windows of the office to the floor down from you because you're up in front of the office. So you're on the 2nd floor technically. So let's check on those.
Logan?
Yes?
The guy who that Jeremy hit for 8, was that the guy who had already taken 2?
No, he shot a different dude because it's fun.
So we have one guy who's got 3 damage, one who's got 2, one who's got 8, one who's got 3, and one who's got 8 right now.
Okay.
And one who's dead.
2 who are dead. 2 who are dead. 3 people jumped out the windows, so that's 2 who are dead.
Yeah.
One of the people on the ground took 8. One of the people on the ground took 5.
Oh, and I didn't write down the 5.
Of the ones that are inside of the place, who are taking damage, I'd let Jeremy keep track of the guys inside of the business. You keep track of the guys outside, Russ.
Sure, that works.
because I'm thinking make it easier on you. Jeremy, one of the guys that jumped down took 3, another one took 3, and the other one failed his jump, but only takes 2 because he's a lucky fucker.
Do I designate where the damage goes? I have them 1 through 4. If you just want to say 1 through 4.
Yeah, whatever. Number 1 takes 3. Number 2 takes 3. Number 3 takes 2. Great.
So number 3 should be dead.
Guys?
How much is
roll Jeremy's guys?
Number 3's at 10 damage if number 3 takes 2.
He falls down.
I'm a little confused, Logan. You said they jumped down. Did they jump down out of the office or
into the center of the warehouse?
Well, okay. The ones Jeremy is keeping track of jumped into the center of the warehouse so they can try to go through a whole different exit you can't see. But okay, 3 jumped down inside the warehouse.
Okay.
The other 3 jumped outside of the warehouse, and then there's 2 guys in the office who are screaming and running around.
One guy killed himself right away.
Right. One guy left. He's the one with the papers running around screaming, and he's been shot.
So we have a 3rd guy who's down now?
Yeah, because one guy went splat on my side.
Okay, that's 3 down.
Yep.
Cool.
Do you have any idea how many are left, Logan?
Not yet. It should be fun. They just keep coming like tissue. All right, so that's their round. Next round. By the way, they are completely ignoring all the shit that's in the office. So if there's anything you're supposed to get there, it should be there unless you set fire to the place. Unfortunately for you guys, villains are first. So a couple of them are the ones inside. How many are still up that are inside? Is it 3?
Inside the warehouse is 3. 1 in the office, 2 on the ground.
Right. The 2 on the ground are slowly staggering away. The guy from the office falls out of the window, taking 5 damage.
Towards the inside or outside?
He goes inside because bullets are coming in from the outside, so he wants to try to get away from where the rock is.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Rock has 3 guys that are mobile outside.
I got 2 guys, 8 and 5. The other guy dropped.
Okay, the 2 guys attempt to sprint away.
One guy's got 8 damage.
No problem. Unfortunately, damage doesn't really affect their sprinting, and both of them remarkably made their hobbyist sprinting as they begin tearing off. They are now exactly 10 meters away. So you get a shot at one of them, and then next round, if you go first, you try the other one, but otherwise, then they're just out of range.
All right, I'm going to shoot the 8 guy.
Go for it.
I'm going to conviction that. Yeah, that's better.
The fuck is conviction?
It's hero, pause, conviction.
You've been playing
many different names for hero points, Logan, and I keep mixing them up.
Yeah. Roll your damage, sir. Let's see if you can get at least a 2.
That drops him.
Great.
Okay,
right the other one's ready to sprint away. Meanwhile, Jeremy, you've got several guys. Even though they didn't make their sprint, they were like halfway through the big chunky crap that's laying around the warehouse, and they're trying to get to the windows on the opposite side. These guys, none of these guys is like fighters. You took out the fighters really quick. So these guys are all like printers or older dudes or whatever, or young dudes. None of them look like they're combatants.
So no one's in the office. I'm going to run through the office and follow them and jump through the window like they did.
Actually,
that's probably the quicker way down.
You can just turn and run down the stairs.
Okay, I'll just turn and run down the stairs.
Give me a sprint roll, and you are among them.
Success.
You are as close to among them as you're within a simple action of either one, but they are trying to split up. Everybody's trying to fucking split up, including the 2 that the Rock was out on his place. So we're going to go
left. So he's got 4. I've got 1. 4 down.
Cool.
He's got 3. I got 1. 4 down.
Okay.
There's 8 of them. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, there were 8.
That sounds good.
Heroes are first, villains are second. Wit is approved if you want to do that instead of shooting or killing anybody. So, Rock, let's take care of your guy real quick because he's just almost. Oh, it looks like if you can roll a 10 on your D8, you should be good.
10?
Well, it's how many hit
7.
points.
That's 12 points to him, so he's
Oh,
down.
Yuri was wounded. He goes down in a spray of blood that will haunt your nightmares.
That's 5 down. Can I simple action move?
You simple action back toward the warehouse?
Yep.
Thought so. Okay. You probably, unless you make a couple of sprint rolls, you're probably not going to be in range of the other guys anytime soon.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Jeremy, it's all up to you. How many guys does Jeremy have?
I have 3. Are there any that are running towards a direction where Russ might be able to handle them?
No.
Or are they all running
they're
away from
much
Russ?
all running different directions, but away from Russ, because they figured there was people out there. They're hoping they're not people out where they're going. If you guys had one more dude, then you could definitely do a roundup. Yeehaw. Rawhide.
I'm going to attempt to sprint in front of them. Well, there's all 3 and they're all splitting up. I'm just going to take one out.
Yeah, I was going to say they're totally interested in splitting up.
I'm just going to take one out. One of the ones right next to me. Success.
No problem. Well, yeah.
Hey, Logan.
And he's down.
Cool.
Are you rolling random directions for the split up? Because they don't have any time to coordinate that shit.
No, they're pretty much, if they see somebody running the same direction as they are, then they're just breaking off. Real easy to go. I run a different direction than Phil, you know.
It's just this round they might run in the same direction and cluster up, is what I'm saying.
They're not retarded, sir.
Seeing as they're all so similar damage, 1, 2, 3, or 4, Logan.
3.
Oh, actually, 1, 2, or 4. Sorry, 3's already dead.
God damn it. We'll go with 4.
All right, 4 is dead now.
Okay.
Okay, that's 6 down. 2 more for you, Jeremy.
Both of Jeremy's guys' simple action, they're almost to the wall on the inside, because it's a pretty big warehouse, and they're trying to go fast, but they're doing the dramatically tripping over things, running into machines, all that kind of shit. So this round, heroes are first. Attack is approved. Lucky Jeremy. So,
all right,
Jeremy, you can take another shot at full at just one of the dudes. And
taking a shot.
Go for your sprint roll, Russ. Oh, wow.
I'm pausing that.
Throw a hero point, dude.
Put the gun against your temple and pull the trigger. It'll be fun.
And
all right, that's much better.
Hooray. Roll high on damage.
Dead.
That's pretty good.
Okay. 2.
He goes down.
One left. All right, I'm going to let Jeremy clean up the last guy. I'm getting the 6 plates.
All right, I'll take out 2.
Okay, next round, we're going to see. Oh, I got to do the sprint roll on this guy, see if he can get far enough to throw himself through the window. He rushes over, and I'm going to do his jump roll to get through the window and stuff. Yeah. He cuts himself on the glass, taking another 3 points of damage.
Damn it. So close.
How much damage is he taking, Jeremy?
He's at 9.
By the way, all of these guys have 11 hit points, because I figure at 10 they're at least unconscious. So, right, heroes amazingly are first, but he is not quite in your sight there, Jeremy. So you'd have to make a
shoot.
Well, you could, but you still can't see him. You'd need, because he had to run his ass off to get to the wall. So you'd need to give me a sprint roll to get over there. It's the one dude.
What is it?
Hero point might be good here.
We're so close to success. I just want to make sure I don't have to burn it. All right, I have to burn it. Burning another one.
Nice.
Come on, Jeremy.
Success.
All right.
Hey, right. You sprint up to the window where you see the guy on the other side getting ready to run. He's going to try for a sprint roll so he can get out of range of your horrible, horrible gun. Yeah. So he's simple actions away. He's like 3-4 meters away, getting ready to get shot in the back. Unless he goes first next round. Heroes are first. Drinking beer at your feet's proof. Jeremy, give me the pistol shot heard around the world.
Finish him.
And if I do any damage, he's at least unconscious.
Excellent. He goes down. And both of you guys give me sanity rolls, please, as you have literally gone in and slaughtered a bunch of people.
That's a big fail. D6?
D8. You killed a bunch of people.
All right.
7. I'm going to lose it.
Excellent. Give me that willpower times 3 roll to see if you go crazy for a while. There, Russ. This goes toward cold-blooded killing.
I crit. That is in my willpower times 1.
Yeah, willpower times 1, different than a crit. But yes, you repress any kind of emotions as all good men from America do. Good. Anyway,
I'm a cold-blooded killer.
You are rock solid.
I am the Rock. I murder people.
All right, now we have to go chop off thumbs.
All right. So,
do we drag all the bodies into the warehouse just to minimize the amount of people seeing all this stuff?
No, just get the fucking thumbs. I get the played slogan.
So you leave him to go collect
I'm leaving the start, yeah, and then I'll come with the thumbs later.
No problem.
Chopping thumbs.
You end up having to give a stabbing stroke to all of them and stuff. But yeah, go ahead and give me your little sandy roll for gross out or human gore there, Jeremy, since he made you do the shit work.
All right, D6 again.
He's collecting nice clean plates and like wiping ink off, and he's like, "This is lovely." There's a bunch of printed documents and stuff like that as well.
Grab the intel.
Great. You collect anything that looks anywhere close to useful. And you guys then seem to be done here. There's you've got enough thumbs to make your own necklace of thumbs if you wanted to hang out in a Vietnamese jungle and threaten people.
All right, so we got 10 thumbs, including the 8 in the warehouse. Okay. So back to we stealth the hell out of here.
Give me stealth at full to stealth the fuck out of there.
I did. Success.
Okay.
Now let's not get pulled over with these thumbs.
That'd be awkward.
We are normal citizens, not covered in blood at all.
Yeah, you guys are looking a bit rough, but not too rough. I mean, nobody got to stab you or anything. And you're kind of giddy because I think this may be the first mission you two have ever had that you didn't have all kinds of fuckery happen to you.
The machine that drained people's brains out, we were pretty solid mission there.
True.
We do pretty good at the standard Dungeons and Dragons going and kill people missions.
And the obstacle course. Oh, and I'm going to attempt a sword trick. Success.
Oh yeah, same. Not success. I'm walking around with a sword.
No problem. In this town, it doesn't seem to be a big deal, although people do look at you oddly because you don't have a sheath for it. So you have to hold it.
Magic points, I have 13. I did not keep track of how many shots I shot.
You only needed 1 to activate the gun, dude. You're down.
Okay.
You're down 4.
So I'm gonna do magic trick one more time, and that one's a success.
Oh, you're good at that.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm down 7 now.
You guys go back to Dragon Don. He is delighted to the point where he even gets drinks and stuff for you guys. And he goes, "Well done. I am very pleased. You have all the plates and many printed things that I am enjoying seeing. Well done." He sends a couple of guys to go destroy the printing press and stuff just to make sure everything's done. They take off to go do that. Well done. I shall let Fuck know that you have done well.
Cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And payment going through Fuck?
Yes. As agreed.
She gets to keep all the money, and she doesn't even use money.
He looks at you like he could give a fuck.
You are giving to Fuck.
He says, "Perhaps you would like to make some of your own money."
Sure.
Sure. What
There
kind of
is-
job do you have for us?
There's a new lieutenant on the police force who is rocking the boat. I do not like people to rock the boat, and this man cannot be bribed. Empathy rolls.
Success.
Dragon Don does not seem to like the idea of killing this guy. He says, I want the problem fixed. And it must be done in a way that it does not come back on me or my organization. Figure out something clever. If you just go and kill him, then it will give you 100 silvers each. But if you can do it in a more elegant fashion, then it double, maybe more if it's super elegant.
All right.
He gives you all the particulars and stuff on the guy who lives in town with his family. But again, if it comes back to me, I will have you killed. And I will apologize to Fuck for killing 2 of her less useful people.
Less useful?
If it comes back to me, then you are obviously less useful. Neither of you is a shotgun joker. What are your names?
I'm the Rock.
And you?
Bullet Man. Let's go with that.
All right. So, Bullet Man and the Rock. Or, instead of money, if you would like to also have papers, then we could do that instead. Normally, I charge more for papers. And so, if you do not do it elegantly, then you will get papers but be in debt to me. This will be more missions. Or, of course, you could just stick with the money. Your choice.
I don't know what papers get me. I'm kind of new around here.
Identity papers, in case any of the guards wish to look at them.
Okie dokie. Cool. We'll have to wait. We'll have to think on how we're going to take our payment. But
very well.
We'll let you know how it goes.
You have the information. He lives over the police officer lives over near the Justice Center.
Do you know how we can get a spirit mark?
I'm working on getting to forge them. Apparently, Fuck is good at drawing, and if we can get her good at tattooing, then or drawing, and then we'll have other people to enchant these things. The problem is that we do not know part of the incantation.
All right, we'll be on the lookout for that. How much is that worth?
That is worth a significant sum of money. A very significant sum of money if it actually works. Of course, if it doesn't, I will be very displeased and unhappy. But if it does work, I will be extremely happy. All of his guys in the background go. Some of them look like they've not smiled before, but they're trying really hard.
Right. Wow, we actually pulled that shit off with minimal amounts of pause. And can we do an end of mission?
No, you're still doing stuff. That was just a side mission, sir.
Okay, all right.
Are you kidding me?
I know. I just.
Oh yeah.
He's trying to get all the pause he can, man.
I'm just advocating for skill ups and shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, you guys. That's pretty much just a little walk in the park. That's the James Bond movie before the movie actually starts. The shit that he does there. That's what that was.
So.
Also, there is no time limit on this mission. If
cool.
Buck has other things for you to do, that's fine. But the police officer who is rocking the boat, if and when you deal with him, then come back to me.
Well, we have light guns now.
Yep, we have light guns. Want to go to the spooky forest?
That's what I'm thinking. We have the get out of jail free card and light guns. So I think spooky forest is on the agenda.
I do not know what you were talking about, but clearly you should leave now.
See you later, Dom.
Bye-bye.
You guys are shown back out of the big creepy as fuck place that this dude lives, lurks, lairs, whatever.
That was a police lieutenant, Logan?
Uh-huh.
What's his name?
His name is... Dor Hassan.
The
Door.
Justice.
Can you type that into D20?
Yep.
Gotta find the Justice District. Or whatever that is.
There you go.
Sure. Okay.
Yep. He is, since you guys know where he is currently, if you look at Justice Center and see the jails within sight of the cage, from there you can get to his place if you wanted to add that to your map. Jor Hansen's house. He has a little boy and a wife.
That was my first choice, was to either let him know we knew about his family, threaten the family, or
frame him for a crime. We could frame him for that to do over at the. We could try and frame him for that to do over what we just did.
By the way, you guys turned in all the thumbs, plates, documents.
Right.
So we have no evidence to frame him with.
Well, we could go back and try and collect some.
And Don was sending over a guy to burn it all.
Yeah.
So that one's
so we have to do that pretty darn soon.
I was going to say, or you could do a new crime to frame him on. It's not like that's your only crime you're ever going to do.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So frame him for a crime, find out that he actually wears dresses. Maybe he's got the whole, what's that guy's name? The FBI guy who wears dresses.
J. Edgar Hoover?
J. Edgar Hoover. Maybe he's got a whole J. Edgar Hoover thing going on.
I don't know if that would be enough to get a guy of such strong virtue to flip.
Yeah, also, this is the post-cyberpunk thing where if he was wearing dresses, people might not have even noticed. I mean, during the cyberpunk thing, there were some people who just wander around almost naked or totally naked or whatever.
Whatever. It's code for compromising information.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
I thought it was a whole Eddie Izzard thing going on. Okay. I was going to say Eddie Izzard would love some new dresses. So.
Okay, so
that seems like something that is left more to people better at intrigue and espionage than we are.
Yeah, I'm probably going to leave a note for McKay on that
one. Keep track of all the notes you're wanting to leave so that you can actually make them. Because if you do, as you've seen, if you have a way to pass them on to the art group, I am happy to pass on whatever weird shit you want to put in a note for the art group to scratch their head over.
All right, so I'm looking at my Shadow Academy my Shadow Academy map, Jeremy. And in order to get from the place where the black door or whatever the door was in the corridor, we have to go through the Great Hall to the front courtyard and step out. And we have to do that with likely visible weapons because I've got my Phantom of the Opera cape, so I guess I can put mine behind the Phantom of the Opera cape. But
I don't think you have that with you because you normally hang it back on the hook. If you.
That's right. That's what I did. You're absolutely right. So we may have problems.
Do we know where Clem's is yet? Because McKay's list specifically called out Clem's.
Yeah, we got Clem's on the map. Remember?
Where's Clem's at?
No,
we know where Clem's is here, but do we know where Clem's is at the school?
At the Shadow Academy?
Yeah.
No, I got no idea.
So do we use Clem and see where Clem lands up?
We could ask Clem, yeah.
So it is nighttime, and so Clem's is currently closed.
Damn it! It should be 24/7.
Yeah. He's a horrible old man.
Well, I can go for a nap.
Well, you do have a different. Well, yeah. So where do you want? Would you like to sleep on the street and see if you get mugged and/or raped before morning?
I picked up 23 silver. That'll get us a place to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Where was housing? Money description. Gun.
I'd also like to pick up a bag for our shit so we can leave a cache.
Okay. I can get a so-so backpack for 7 silver.
Cool.
So I'll buy a so-so backpack.
Great.
All right, we find a place of lodging.
Which I'm still trying to find. Land yacht. Hotel prices.
Oh, they're all over the place. Logan doesn't put it all on the map.
No, I'm trying to find the prices.
Oh,
So I'll get one with a bathroom for each of us.
Okay, so six
that's
silver
6 silver.
and plus food. I'm going to guess you guys should eat
Yeah.
something. Good food is only 2 silver each.
So that's 8 silver. Minus the 7 I spent on that, so 15 down.
all right.
So I'm at 8 silver.
Yeah, keep in mind, by the way, if you're wearing armor, it's not nice concealable shit. It's like, I'm wearing armor. And if you go through the gate back to, or perhaps any gate, if whether it was a Clem's or not, you'd be the first armored student that they have. So
Yeah.
it might stand out.
Yeah.
Okay, so, what?
I'm trying to see if John McKay specified a place where the Lockpick gang has somewhere to hide stuff in this area.
Good point. All right. While Jeremy reads, I'm going to take a little break here.
Okay.
All right.
And you will get to hear my dog just chuffing at me in the background. You got your breakfast. Shush your face. What are decoder rings? Is that something I would know about?
No, but Russ may or may not. I don't know.
Okay. Because McKay recommended that we stock up on them.
Oh, yeah. It is a good idea. And easy to do. Yeah. I'm going to go to the restroom and get more to drink while you figure out your next plan, because you guys literally have tons of shit you can do.
Hey, Russ.
Hey, Jeremy.
I was told you might know what decoder rings are.
I got some off of Scott and Sheila's characters. They're rings that allow you to decode any language. I think they got them from the Cyberpunk zone, though.
They said we can stock up on them here.
Where, in this zone?
Yeah, they recommend to do so. I mean, we're kind of poor, so I don't know if we'll have any luck, but...
Yeah, well, we can find out how much they cost, at least.